the reason I responded to our homeowner that went about her past due balances, I had called the management company to investigate because I could see looking at the reports that she was on auto pay. And on auto pay, you don't usually miss a payment, right? And they did call her, and she got a second phone call telling her that she owed all this money and she was in big trouble if she didn't pay it. So which really got her upset. I mean, this is a widow. Her husband has recently died, and why she didn't receive better service, I don't know. When I met with her, and she had better records than I do. She had all her bank statements, and it showed all the money coming out. So, and the 2 payments in January were taken out, but the money never went back.
About leaving that kind of a message is not.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Any other comments?
My comment is that they want to switch banks. Too much trouble.
Well, we just did.
I know, but what's the difference? If you're
Okay.
shopping at this grocery store and he's not treating you right, you're going next door.
Susie?
Same thing.
That's Susie's copy.
They're not giving us any special price or anything.
Okay, now Gail, we will approve your treasurer's report, but not the financial report.
Right.
Okay, I make a motion, we accept the treasurer's report, but not the financial report.
I'll second that motion.
In any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Accepted. We don't need to, I think, go over this aged owner balance report, no. We did have a letter sent from a homeowner. It was in regards to a fine, but it had already been turned over to the attorney, so we were not able to answer that letter. Okay, let's see here. We should go to our committee reports. Jack, we'll start with you since it's probably the simplest of the evening.
Yeah, just like me, nice and simple. We're still working on a plan to redo the front end a little bit, and hopefully within the next month we'll have a diagram and what kind of plants we're going to put in there. Take some of that dead stuff out. It's right in behind the sign. It's been there for the last 15 years. So everybody be patient, and it'll get done sooner or later. Our maintenance manager, Charles Thomas, replaced 5 sprinkler heads around the outside along Coconut Road that were damaged due to either cars running them over or the lawnmowers clipping them if the heads don't recede down properly. And the new bike rack is in place. The old one's been disregarded in that, so the kids got a nice new bike rack to store their bikes when they go to school in the morning. Outside of that, that's about it.
Make a motion to accept this report.
I'll make a motion to accept Jack's report.
Second.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you for your report. Why don't we go to the ACC committee next? Or are you
I'm as prepared as I'm going to be. Hello everyone, my name is Mark Romano, and for this evening I'm representing the ACC.
Mark?
Yes. Oh, do I need to use the microphone?
No.
Okay. We had a total of about 4 requests for changes and modifications, alterations. Quickly, just a summary of each. We needed one of the homeowners at 40108 Old Meadowbrook Lane wanted an expansion of a deck and cage. They currently have a pool and want more deck space under the screen and cage. This expansion will be landscaped in a similar manner and will not extend past the edge of the house. It should be started in March and completed in April. Doug Foster, who is or was our chairperson, visited the site and all looked okay. Contractor's insurance and license info is to be delivered to the ACC prior to the meeting. and the email was approved by Glenn and Ron and myself. Now, we found that the request for the expansion did not exceed the existing limits or the existing parameters of the house itself. So in other words, none of this area to be done would exceed the length of the house or the width of the house. And again, all of us were in favor of that. Excuse me?
Just, they need to get a building permit for that, right? Is that right?
I would think so,
Yeah.
yes. Let me look at that quickly. But that would seem that we would definitely necessitate a building permit because of the fact that concrete has to be poured. Let me see. We'd like to add on in early March, approximately April. It really doesn't say here in their original request, it does not say anything about a,
I'm sure the contractor.
I was gonna
Right.
say, the
It
contractor
would
would
be-
have to have a permit.
So that,
absolutely,
the
absolutely.
permit will tell us it's within the setbacks and everything.
Right, because there is no mention of a building permit in their request, but obviously that would have to be done. Are the Burgetts, is it Burgett, am I pronouncing that correctly? They're not here tonight? Okay, they did give us a very nice detailed schematic and an outline of the house.
I believe they're the ones that just painted their house, correct?
It's right.
No, I think that was the, let me see now, that would be
On the
the,
lake.
This is on the lane.
Yeah, next door to.
next door, right, that, I believe they're, if I'm not butchering their name, excuse me if I am, but it looks like Talkelson, T-A-L-L-A-K-S-E-N.
No, that's Old Meadowbrook Circle.
That's your second one. She still was talking about the first one?
I'm talking about Burgett's. I think they just painted their house also, that's what.
They did, okay. Well, in the report that Doug had left me, as far as the Burgetts go, it only mentions the concrete and cage work to be done. In fact, in their very own words, we'd like to expand or add on our lanai with a size as shown of the attached sketch. The contract will be Fabri-Tech. That's two words, F-A-B-R-I-T-E-C-H. If we get a quick approval of our application, the work will most likely be completed during April of 2012. We look forward to a positive response.
Did they deposit $1,000 check for that, such as cement work?
Let me see if they did. Remove concrete slip, option, rescreen.
Aren't they supposed to have
I mean, they did a very nice job. They gave color pictures of where the existing house is and where the addition would be. But I don't see anything about a $1,000 check. Again, Doug left all these documents off me yesterday. And again, there wasn't, let me see now if there's, no, I'm sorry. No, that's their insurance. That's not a check for.
Equipment requires deposit.
Okay. Now, there is Department of Business and Professional Regulation Construction Industry Licensing Board. That, I think, is the, it says the specialty structure contractor named below is certified under the provisions of chapter blah, blah, blah. Expiration date August 31st, 2012. So that seems to be, well, it's a license.
And insured, apparently. You read it.
Yeah, but I don't see anything about,
Maybe they don't know about it.
Well, anytime there's heavy equipment being used, you have to have $1,000.
right. And I don't see anything there or any about that. So I'm not sure, whether or not they did leave a deposit. And I don't know, and as you said, or someone said that it would be,
If they did, it would be a check right in there.
okay, no, that isn't there
They
then.
usually hold the check until the job's done.
Okay.
And then give it back.